All right, guys, what is up? I hope you're having a great Saturday so far. I'm going to go ahead and actually do kind of a mini vlog. So we're going to go ahead and do a chest. We did chest and biceps yesterday, I should say. We're going to hit some back and triceps today. They're two of my least favorite muscle groups to work out. So we're going to go ahead and hit the gym. I'm going to be wearing this white bucked up t-shirt. These shorts are from Vital Apparel. They do have the compression lining with them, so they're some of my favorite shorts. I am going to throw on a sweatshirt of some type because it is currently freezing outside. So we're gonna go ahead and throw on a sweatshirt and see what we get going today. All right, so we are currently heading to the gym. It's a little bit of a light snow today here in Nebraska, so it's not terrible. Looks like the streets are pretty mild, so hopefully that stays up, so that way we can have a safe drive to the gym. I'll let you guys know when I get there. All right, so we just pulled up to the gym. I'm not even gonna show you the sign because Crunch right now on Maplewood is having some construction done and redoing their whole sign. So there's no sign to show you, but I just pulled up to the gym. We're gonna check in and then we're gonna start our workout. All right, so we are officially checked in. We're gonna start with some V-bar lat pull downs. I'm gonna adjust you guys just a little bit. So I have this V-bar attachment here. I'm gonna go with neutral grip. I'm gonna warm up. Just do 15 sets for a warm up. Lightweight. Make sure I feel that contraction going down. So always go to your chest. Neutral grip. There you go. Nice, steady reps. Always makes for a good workout. Here's my button. All right, for this next set, we're gonna do 160. We started at 100 for 15. So warm up. Now we're gonna try to get 160 for 12. Still keep that neutral grip. Let's get it. Yeah, there we go. That felt good. All right, since I didn't check to see if my microphone was actually working, so for my next set, for my next exercise, I should say, you're gonna grab one of these. It's gonna be called a D-ring attachment, and then you're gonna attach it to a cable row. So I'm gonna show you how to do these real quick. So a couple things is keep your feet firmly on the platform. Don't move them. Stay steady. And then I'm going to grab with a neutral grip. So with a neutral grip, I'm going to show you guys real quick. It's this, and then your thumb is right here. So you're working more of the muscles that you want to work in your back. So I'm going to pull, and when I'm pulling, I'm keeping my elbow tight, and I'm keeping it close to me, and I'm rolling to my ribs. Like that. Yeah. 5 more. So again, keep that neutral grip. Can you slightly bent? Pull it forward. So that's my second set. I'm going to do one more set.
then move on to my next one. So I'll stay tuned. All right, my next exercise is going to be a bent over row. There's a couple of ways to grip this exercise. There's the underhand grip, which tends to work a little bit more of your bicep and your back. I prefer to go overhand grip, especially since I'm going to be using hooks to complete this exercise. So we're going to see me do overhand bent over rows. So I'm going to show you the technique on how to do those. So you guys might be curious about what I'm talking about when I'm saying I'm using like weightlifting hooks. Sorry, can't talk. So it's these bad boys right here. They just strap on to the wrist. Like such. And then you just flip them up. Boom, ready to go. So, like I said before, I'm going to be doing overhand rows. I'm going to show you guys how I do bent over rows. So I feel like this is one of the most, I hate using the word optimal, but it's one of the best back exercises in my opinion. So we're going to grab our hooks, hook it onto the bar to where we have a slightly wide grip. And then I'm going to try to bend down like at least 45 degrees. I try to go a little bit more, and then I pull it up to my chest, back down. So again, just that overhand grip, pulling up and coming back down. Doesn't utilize as much bicep. It makes you use a lot more back muscle than you do bicep muscle. So that's why I prefer overhand, but try underhand. Let me know what you guys think. All right, so now we're gonna move into the triceps. So again, I don't like to train back and bicep together because with a lot of back exercises, you're using the bicep muscle to complete the exercise. So I like to train back and triceps together just because you're working separate muscles. So this one's going to be a tricep cable push down. Some people like to use the ropes. I like to use the straight bar. So again, always using a neutral grip with exercises you can pull or push. So neutral grip down, keeping your elbows tucked to the side, starting at your chest, slight bend in your hips so that way you can complete the motion. Push down. So very important you complete that motion slow so you feel the contraction in your tricep muscles. So that's part one. We'll move on to the next exercise here in a bit. All right, so for my second tricep exercise, we're gonna do something called a reverse grip pull down. It's actually shown to me by my buddy Brad. He's on vacation right now. Kind of jealous he's in Florida right now at Disney taking selfies with all the trees. But anyway, that's not important. What's important is my next exercise. It's called a reverse grip pull down. I actually need to adjust. Wait, before I forget. 30 for this one. So I'm going to grab it, reverse grip. Actually, I'm going to break my own rule. And I'm going to not do reverse grip so I can get a better handle. Come to the elbow, pull down. Here. Try not to lean too much on the side. We're going to do 8 on each side. That one hurts, but it feels good after you're done with it. There's sweat in my eye. That's gross. So, yeah, so basically with this exercise, you're coming to the elbow, extending, keeping your grip straight, so you're still working those triceps. So, definitely a great tricep exercise. Would recommend it, adding it to your routine. All right, for my final exercise here, we got some easy bar skull crushers. So, grab the bar, This one's going to be a neutral grip one. So you're going to put it up. Neutral grip, lean back. Put your elbows in, and you're going to act like you're crushing your head. So right here, and the back up. Do these about 12 times. Slow and control. Feel the burn. There you go. Boy. So on those reps, what you want to do is you want to have that natural grip. And I kind of like to have it closer in so I can pitch my elbows in together. And I'm slowly taking it to my forehead and I'm pushing it back up. So slow and controlled will always be heavy and ego. So I'm dropping weight so I can show you guys proper technique. I'm doing 80, and that was actually kind of challenging, but I'm also doing a little bit more reps and I'm not doing as heavy. So it's probably going to be the rest of my training routine going into 2026 is lower the weight and just focus on good technique instead of trying to ego lift, and we'll see if the numbers increase from there. So that's going to be it for the tricep exercises. So funny thing is I used to never train core until my son, Kason, was like, Dad, you need to start working your abs. So here we are. I'm going to do some medicine ball twists. I'm going to try to do 10 to 15 on each side. Okay, I did 20. So let's keep my feet up so that way I can get the full rotation in, and I can also not only get the full rotation, but I can also work my obliques as well. So I'm gonna probably do 3 sets of 20 to make my boy proud. I love him to death, but he's a little shit sometimes. All right, so for cardio, we're doing some Stairmasters, level 6. We're gonna go for about half an hour. 17 minutes in. We're into the treadmill. 273 calories. Oh, I'm dying. All right, so cardio is officially done. Just on the cool down stage. We'll probably do this for a couple more minutes, and we'll be done.
All right, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I know I haven't been posting a lot lately, but I'm going to be completely honest. I'm hitting a creative block. So I really want to know, what do you guys want to see more of? What do you want to see less of? Give me some ideas here, because quite frankly, I feel like I'm not posting enough for you guys. So if you guys have any ideas, comment down below and I will definitely take them into consideration. Otherwise, I am going to be posting a mini vlog here of my back and triceps workout. So y'all stay tuned for that.